You know, the Excelsior Band is a familiar face in parades during Mardi Gras. The band features professional musicians who have a passion for music and performing.
Theodore Arthur has played with the band since 1966. He recently sat down with our Eric Reynolds to talk about the Excelsior Band, how he started, and his amazing career of playing with music legends.
Here's the interview.
I love jazz, that's my heart, but the blues is where my roots are. The first thing that I learned was how to play the blues, and that enabled me to learn these other types of music. I love the blues too.
Theodore Arthur has made a living playing the blues and jazz for more than 50 years. He started playing the drums in the 5th grade. A renowned local band director introduced him to woodwind instruments in the 7th grade.
He didn't need any more drummers, he needed a clarinet player. I played clarinet until I was in 10th grade. The late great Mr. Ed Pratt was such a phenomenal saxophone player. I was just amazed. First time I heard him, that was it for me. I wanted to play saxophone like him. He's one of the best that I've ever heard.
Arthur's career started while still in high school.
I played with them Palace for a while, and there was this great band in Mobile called the Castanets. They could just mesmerize a crowd. They were professional, young musicians. It was amazing to hear and watch them perform. I learned a lot from them. They're the one that actually started teaching me the music business and how to play on stage.
He learned even more at Florida A&M University.
I really learned the nuts and bolts of what playing music was all about. I had some great teachers. We had the best music department in the country. Some of these musicians were so awesome, they just came to school to get a degree, because they could already play, just so phenomenal, until it just inspired you to want to be the best that you could be.
Arthur returned to Mobile, and a friend helped him get his first big break.
He got me a job with the Little Junior Parker. The saxophone player got sick. I was 19 at the time. Turned out to be the greatest thing that ever happened to me. A great little 7-piece band. We went all over the country playing. We just had a great time.
He had a great time playing with several greats of the 1960s.
In Solomon Burke. In '64, I played with Ike and Tina Turner. '65, Jerry Butler, Bobby Bland in 1966. So I played with them from '66 to '69. Played with Johnny Taylor for a while. I played with Aretha Franklin back in '68. They were demanding people. They wanted that stuff right. So it was a challenge. It was a real challenge.
Arthur played the Apollo with Bobby Bland.
It was wonderful, man. You felt like you was in heaven. It was the most difficult audience to play for in the country. Real challenge to come in and please those folk. We had a great time each time we went there.
While performing with future Hall of Famers, Arthur also started playing with a famed local band.
I started playing in the Excelsior Band in 1966. You had to be a union musician in order to play in the band. So that was how I originally got in there. I would go on the road. When I was back home, they'd let me come back and play again. It was a learning experience. The music was difficult because I didn't know any of those tunes when I first went in the band. I had to learn them all.
He's still playing with the 100-plus-year-old institution.
It's magic. It's fun. And it's rewarding. It's about education. It's about building relationships. Not too bad. And I'm working with some children now that are going to be great if they continue on the path they want. Music has afforded me a lifestyle that I wouldn't have had I not been a musician. God has been extremely kind to me. I feel good about the fact that I'm able to still perform at 71 years old. Music has been good. Mobile has been great. And I love being a musician in the world today.
In Mobile, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
In 1975, Theodore Arthur toured with B.B. King and Bobby Bland, and just a few years ago in 2008 and 2009, he joined Fred Wesley for a 39-city tour in Europe and the U.S.
Wow, it's so cool. I just learned he's a fellow Florida A&M Rattler. Yay!
Oh, well, that makes you happy.
Yes, because, you know, we're proud alumni. So Arthur's music is still a hit in Europe today among fans of classic R&B. Theodore Arthur continues to leave his imprint on music in Mobile. He just formed a new band, by the way, the Gulf Coast Blues.